Morning, guys. So last night I got an email from Phil, and thank you, Phil, for that email. Very detailed. Thanks for taking the time. And Phil gave me a very cool way of putting the ex4 file on our charts. And when we restart our platform, we don't have to go through the rigmarole of putting the range charts back on the 1 minute chart. Everything will be set up. So I'm going to walk you through how to do that right now, thanks to Phil. So we start off in our experts. Pardon me, we go to program files and then we find our folder for our broker. So in this case it happens to be fxcm, and this is the page we'll be looking at, or the folder we'll be looking at. We want to go to experts, and then if you have your range chart ex4 file, whether on your desktop or wherever, just right click, copy, and paste it right in here. I don't have it, so I have it in my scripts file already, so I'll just take it from there, copy, go back, dump it here. Okay, so now we have, as we can see, we're in our experts folder, and we have the range chart.exe4, pardon me, ex4 file in our experts folder. So that's what we were looking for. So now I'm going to open up my MT4 platform, and I'll show you what steps need to take from there. So I'll be back in 1 sec. Okay guys, so we've opened up our platform and we see that the range chart is in our expert advisors section, and we'll now have to go to tools, click on tools and options. Okay, from there we're going to want to set up just as you see it right now. On these far left boxes all need to be checked, and the far right boxes are left empty. And then click OK, and then we'll open a Euro USD chart. Okay, same old, got to put it into a minute chart. And now from the expert advisors folder, we'll drop the range chart ex4 file onto the chart. Sorry about that, guys, got a bit of a cold coming on here. So everything's checked that's supposed to be checked, and we click to the inputs tab. For argument's sake, we're going to call it we're going to make a 7 range chart, and we'll label it as such and call the time frame 7. So when we go to our offline charts, we know where to find it, and we click OK. And we see range chart started, good. Our expert advisors button we've clicked, so it's showing green, which means we have the range chart happy face. So I'm sure you're all familiar with how that all works. So we're good to go there. Now we have to go to our offline charts, open offline, and we find AM7, right? We labeled it 7. Click open. And here's our offline chart. Let me get rid of the grid, candles, blow it up a bit, move it over so you can see that it's ticking away here. So it's working. Okay. So that's great. Those were basically the same steps involved as before, but Phil, in his infinite wisdom, has caught on to something here, and this is where the happiness begins, because now we're going to save time when we close down our platform and reopen it again. So all we'll do is we leave the 1 minute with the ex4 file on it, and then we'll leave the offline chart open as well. So we'll close the platform, and then I'll reopen it again. Where is it here? Okay, there's the sound. And we'll see, the range charts started, expert advisors, happy face, that's great, that's on the 1 minute. Sorry to be jerking the charts around. And then we go to the offline charts, and we'll see that they're automatically working. So that saves us that extra step of having to go back and drag the chart or the ex4 file from the script folder over onto the 1 minute chart and then having it run. So as soon as you start it up again, you're in business. So that's a great thing, and thanks Phil for that. That is very, very cool. Very cool. So it's a one-time setup, and that all your charts are going to be at the bottom. If you're just trading the euro, that's all you need. But if you've got the euro, pound, yen, whatever, you'll have them all along here. And then if you shut your platform down when you start it back up again, the range charts will just take off as usual. So again, make sure that the tools options, that everything's checked here and everything here is not checked. So make sure that's done, and make sure your expert advisors button is clicked so that the happy face is shown here beside range chart. Okay, so very cool, very cool. Thanks again, Phil. Now, I didn't get many questions that I can kind of share with the group. A lot of the questions I've been getting, a lot of the emails I've been getting have been based on kind of personal questions that guys have had with their, whether it be their trading plan, and some discipline issues maybe, but it's all kind of personal, so I don't really want to share that with, and they don't want it shared, so I'll respect that. So I didn't get a lot of questions, general questions I guess, that I could share with everybody today. So this will be the Q&A such that it is. I have been getting some questions on the project I'm going to be working on about the discipline practice, and that's coming probably in a week and a half. Next week again, I'll be in and out of the office, as it were. Got some family stuff to do next week, so I'll still be posting on the blog. It won't be maybe as often, and the emails, I'll still be returning emails, but they might be a little extra late, although I've been pretty good with emails so far. But if if I'm not getting back to you as soon as normal, it's because I'm off doing other stuff. So, but I'll be back in after next week. That'll be the beginning of March. Yeah, the 28th. I'll be back. Everything will be back to normal in the first week of March. So keep keep sending emails. That's fine. I'll get to them. No worries there. And if you have any other questions, you can either post them in the comments or send me an email. Either way, guys. So have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.